back. You're watching Investors Guide in ET now. Thank you for staying with us. I'm going to bring in Gaurav Mashrubala at this point to answer some of the questions you sent in during the week. Gaurav, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you so much.
Our first question comes in from Suresh. Now, he and his wife plan to buy a home worth 1 crore rupees. They've been investing their money in life insurance and chit funds. They also have 25,000 rupees a month they'd like to put away towards that same goal. Gaurav, first of all, do you advise putting money in chit funds? It does seem like it's not a very good idea. And where can they put that 25,000 rupees to build a corpus towards that home?
Sureshji, my general answer is that chit funds usually I'll not recommend you to stay in unless it's a recognized chit fund, because I know in South India there are a lot of people who invest in chit fund. There's a Chit Fund Act, but you need to be sure that the chit fund that you're investing is safe and all. Since you've not mentioned, I would just ask you to be a little cautious before going ahead with the chit fund. Also, you've not mentioned whether it's your first house or second house. So, depending on if it's your first house and if you need it in near term, then what you should be doing is whatever surplus you have, you start a systematic investment plan into a debt fund, and over a period of time, whenever you're going to buy a house, use that corpus for down payment, and for balance take a loan. Now, this is the second house, which means you have time. You're not looking at immediate investment, but say you have about 7 to 9 years, and after which you're looking at buying a second house. What you may want to consider is put this money in a systematic manner in a mutual fund, or equity-based mutual fund. You can either do an index fund, which is a passively managed equity fund, or an actively managed large cap fund, and keep accumulating money. After 7 to 9 years, once you identify the property, you have accumulated a certain amount of corpus, redeem this money and use it for buying your second house. So, depending on first house or second house, your strategy will change between either higher allocation to debt or higher allocation to equity funds.
We have another question from Mithun J. Kumar, who's 38 years old and he wants to start saving for his retirement. He tells us he has a monthly income of 80,000 rupees. He wants you to help him pick a pension plan, Gaurav, so he can live a comfortable retired life. First of all, how much money would you like him to start putting away right now, and which plan should he choose?
Mrityunjay, since you have a long time to go for your retirement, ideally your asset class should be equity. Now, either you can put into equity directly or you can pick up an equity-based mutual fund. I would not encourage you to take any pension scheme from insurance companies because they cost a lot. And hence, over a long period of time, the returns get compromised. So what you do is you pick up an equity fund, keep investing on regular basis, do a systematic investment plan. Only 2 to 3 years prior to retirement, redeem that money and use it to buy some kind of annuity so that regular income starts. So for time being, while you are accumulating money, please don't choose a pension plan, choose a mutual fund, and later on go for a pension fund which will give you an annuity product which gives you regular income.
We have time for one last question. Padmanabh Shenoy has written in. He tells us he's already retired. He has a lump sum that he'd like to put away. He wants to know how much money he's going to have to invest to raise a monthly income of 50,000 rupees, and where should he be putting that money, Gaurav?
So if you want regular income, then what you may want to do is, you may want to either go for post office monthly income scheme, or you may want to go for senior citizen savings scheme if you are a senior citizen, or go for monthly income plan of mutual fund. The thing is, monthly income plan of mutual fund don't give you assured return. So the returns that come in your hand are tax free. So based on the certainty of inflow and your tax bracket, you can choose any one out of these three.
Alright, that's a wrap on Investors Guide. We've run out of time. Gaurav, thank you so much for answering our questions. Remember, if you have a question about anything that has to do with your money, write to us. Email ID is at the bottom of your screen. Tune in next week to catch Investors Guide. Thanks for watching.